The Reserve Bank says the easing of the lockdown regulations will help support growth in the near term. The bank says job losses are expected to be widespread, as even with eased lockdown regulations, trade and investments will be hugely impacted. The repo rate cut will help reduce the amount of money that consumers pay on their debt.
People that will benefit from interest rate cuts are those that have credits with commercial banks, but also those that are employed, which means they can access credit, because employment is the first condition banks would require before they offer credit. But for those that have been unemployed for a very long time, I think that they will remain without access to credit. So those ones are not going to be covered, or they're not going to be helped by monetary policy loosening, as we have seen. That can be done through fiscal policy.
The Reserve Bank expects inflation to average 3.4% this year and to be well within the bank's target bracket over the medium term. Stats SA released the results of a survey called Wave 2 that looked into the impact of COVID-19 on employment, income and hunger. It shows more South Africans have lost their jobs and income as a result of the pandemic. It revealed that 8.1% of respondents lost their jobs or had to close their businesses. Manufacturing production contracted further in February, continuing its negative trajectory. It contracted by 2.1% in February year-on-year, worse than the negative 1.8% recorded in January. Experts say this was expected as the coronavirus hindered trade with Asian countries that were hard hit by the coronavirus at the time. It's expected the sector will remain bleak as a result of trade disruptions across the world as a result of COVID-19. Mining production increased by 7% year-on-year in February, down from 7.5% in January. Production in the sector is forecast to decline sharply in the months to come, reflecting the lockdown effects on production. Retail sales grew by 2% year-on-year in February, up from 1.3% in January. Economists say the annual sales growth was supported by an interest rate cut in January, boosting household finances. The outlook for the sector is bleak as a result of the impact of the lockdown. Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.